Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. We finished loading up a trailer here in the last episode of this series, which is Farming Simulator 17 with the Seasons mod. We were working on some logging again, forestry. Well, we are still working on that, and we are taking it to be dumped. I just loaded it up again. We have $80,112, and I'm hoping that we can get enough money to start paying off some of these loans. The loans are, well, right now it's all just one loan, but oop, there we go. Stop turning on me. But yeah, it's costing us a lot each day, because the fee that you have to pay for it comes out each and every day. So I'm hoping that we can get enough done to be able to pay off enough of that to make a big dent in it. Eventually pay off all of it. Wow. Yeah. Still don't like the steering in this. Can't afford a steering wheel, so I'm stuck with a 360 controller, which is better than keyboard and mouse when it comes to steering. But good thing is we have in October 20th Farming Simulator 19 coming out. Hopefully they've improved the steering in it. I am really looking forward to it. They've already got 2 developer blogs out for it, so if you haven't already seen those, you can check out my channel. I've got both of the developer blogs I've talked about on it, so you can go there and check it out. I also show a link in the description for that video, so that if you want to look up the information yourself, you can do so on where to find the information on the developer blogs. That's one of the things that I don't like doing, is hiding that from my viewers so that they can check it out themselves. Let's see. Where is it? Unfold trailer. There we go. Been a while since I've done it. Yeah. Oh. There we go. So we got 119,000 from that. Well, okay. Not quite that much, because I did have 80,000 to begin with. But we did get a good bit. Yep, yeah, I'm gonna miss that. Gonna end up in the grass. Okay. And it looks like tomorrow, which is Thursday in the game, is going to be clear, but we'll have rain Friday. So we're not doing any crops or anything like that, so it's not really much of an issue for us. And on the Welker's farm playthrough, I've already got a lot of the I barely missed that sign. But on the Welker farms playthrough, I have tons of hay bales. I'm not going to need them all on this one. I have over 500 hay bales from field number 2 and fields number 21 and 22, which were, those 2 were sown into one field. So I have over 500 square hay bales that I can sell some of them to this series. So that's going to help me out whenever I start getting animals in this one. Yeah, I'm getting better with that trailer. It's taking a little bit of time, but I'm getting where I'm keeping it in my lane. I just have to go a lot slower than what I'd like to do when I'm turning in this game because of how the controls are, but I'm getting it. Come on. See, I forgot how much he was asking for this field. How much was it? 125,000 for the field. See, how much was this other field? I could get that one instead, but I don't have all the stuff needed to farm it. That one's 58,000. So 58,125. I'll round it up to 59,000. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a sower. Let me see. Well, actually, I can see it from there. Okay, my garage, I have no sower. I have no fertilizer, no harvester. So I'm gonna have to have all three of those. Well, let's see. I guess the first thing I'll start looking at is the sower. I can go without fertilizing, I just won't get much for it. Oh, I'm gonna need a cultivator too, that's gonna be the first thing. So a cheap cultivator is 8,800, we'll say 9,000. That's only 3 meters wide. See what I have for mods, if I got anything cheaper. 3 meters, front tiller. I've got this cultivator, which is 5 meters for 6,500. So we'll round that one up to 7 grand. So it was, what was this one? We rounded this one up to what, 59? Yeah. 59 plus another 7 grand is 66 grand. So 66,000. Then, sewing machine. Ooh. Okay, it'll work. So that'll be 66. That's 81,000. No, wait, I'm sorry. It was... It'll be 71 grand. I'm rounding up again, just to make sure I have enough money. Alright, so that's 71 grand. Or sower. See, what did it say? Yeah. Alright, that's Massey Ferguson 30. Alright. So we're at 71 grand for that. And harvester. Okay, that's gonna be a really, really, really old one. But we could do that. It's gonna still cost more than what we've got. We're at 71 grand. Plus this, that'll be 100. No, that'll be... Let me see, hold on. Alright. 71,000 plus 5,000 will be 76,000 plus 50 will be what, 120,000, right? Maybe my math is off. Hold on. Give me a second. Pull up my calculator. I'm usually really good at the math, but right now I'm having trouble. Okay, 71 grand plus 55,000 equals 126,000. So I was right. 126,000. And then we'll need a cheap trailer to put everything in. A tipper trailer. Oh, I have to get a header. Forgot about that. Can't forget about the header. Let's see what we got in mods. 7 grand. Okay, looks like 7 grand. Make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the right one for that harvester. So we'll add another 7 grand to it. That'll be 133,000. 133,000 for all of that. So we're above where we need to be. See, tipper trailers. I've already got the tractor to pull it. So that's, let me see, 9,400. What do I have in mods? Here's a cheap one. It'll save me about 900. Yep, so it'll be that trailer right there. Alright, so that's 8,500. So add 8,500 to that. And that gives me 141,500. So I am at $22,500 shy of where I need to be. And that's including buying that field. Now, if I happen to get the field after he has sown it, which that's actually what needs to be done here. So we'll go ahead and do this. And maybe when we buy the field, we don't have to do the sowing ourselves. We'll already have a field that's already sown. And it's been plowed and everything else. Come on. Didn't want to get up and move. Let me cut this on real quick. Okay, I've had this problem before with stuff not wanting to connect. Well, at least this is. So we'll unfold the sower. That actually looks pretty cool. And yes, I am going to do a little cheating here. I know that I don't normally do cheating stuff, but I've been using GPS mod, and well, in a way I guess it's not really cheating, seeing as though nowadays a lot of equipment actually does use GPS. And there we go. I really like this mod. It does a really good job. And let me see. I'm going to try and have it set up to do... Nope. That's what I need. Is it going to do it? Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to have it skip one row. Ooh. Yeah, it was doing it. Alright. Huh. So, I'm going to be doing this manually. And I'll have it skip one row so that it's not as sharp of a turn. And there we go. That's it. Now I know course plate can be done, which makes things easier, I've been told, which I'm not sure if it can be done with doing the NPC fields or not. I'm not sure about that. This thing's working fast. Come on. Get into gear. But if you can, that would be something. I like this sword. Look at that, we're already getting close to being about halfway through. Now if I didn't have the GPS mod, I would be making circles in this map. Because that's just so much easier. And I like the way that looks, skipping one row. Actually looks pretty cool. Now one of the things that I have done in the past is when I've done these fields before buying them, I have kind of cheated a little. I don't know if you'd call it a cheat or not. But what I did is I would plow, I would cultivate, sow, fertilize, all of that for the NPC. For some reason it's not, there we go. For some reason it didn't start doing that. But after I would do all of that, I would then come back through and buy the field. And everything would be done, already be sown, and I would just be buying the field when it's time to harvest. It's kind of a cheat, but you do get paid for doing all of the work, which is pretty cool. You can work an entire field, you can get paid for working it, and then you turn around and you buy that field, which is really nice. I don't know if they're gonna make it that easy for you in Farming Sim 19. They may make things more challenging for you, which if so, I'll be okay with that. I like a challenge. Not necessarily something that's time consuming for no reason. I mean an actual challenge. But yeah, I'd be interested in seeing if they do that. I wouldn't mind doing it. So we got 2.5 minutes. I think with having a little bit of trouble with this, getting back used to using the GPS mod, it may be running me a bit late doing this. don't know if, well, I don't remember. Do you get the time bonus when you're doing Seasons mod? I don't think so. I don't even know why I keep turning off the sower. Don't need to. It's not like it's costing anything for the seed and fertilizer because I'm doing it for an NPC. I'm using their equipment. And again, going back to the developer blog, if you're interested in playing Farming Simulator 19, just so that you know, they are, don't know if you read it or not, but they are actually making some changes in the way that missions work. You have the option of using your own equipment, or if you either can't do it or you don't want to use your own equipment, you can choose to lease the equipment, which they will just subtract a certain amount from how much you would get paid for the leasing fee. That is awesome. They're also adding something else into it. Apparently Farming Simulator 15 had a feature where you can get paid to transport stuff. Farming Simulator 18 has had that for a while now. But apparently they are currently adding it into Farming Sim 19. So that's good news. I do like Farming Simulator 18 for handheld version of the game. It's a lot of fun to play with. And it's also nice to see that they are taking that feature that's in the handheld version and they're putting it in to the console slash PC version. Now, I've mentioned before that I don't know if they are making the game for the Nintendo Switch. Oops, wrong way. I don't know if they're making it for the Nintendo Switch. I have not heard anything about that. For those of you that use the Nintendo Switch, that's something that you'll have to keep, probably keep on them about to see if they'll start doing it. It may be possible that Nintendo Switch might not even be able to handle it. So that's also a possibility. Okay, I'm going to do this one without using the GPS mod. I'm going to try and go through this field, go all the way around, and see if I can do this much faster by doing that. First, I'm going to detach the camera from the tractor. It's definitely harder to keep lined up, that's for sure. Get over, get over. There we go. Get back over. It's definitely faster going around in circles than it is going up, turning around and coming back. There's definitely a huge difference there. So as you can see, I'm already a fourth of the way through this one. And the other one, when I was sewing it, it took a bit longer to get this far. Oh, that annoys me. Having so much trouble getting it lined up. That's why I like GPS mod. It's easier if you're using a steering wheel because you can just do fine adjustments. But it's not so easy on controller and keyboard and mouse, so that's okay, we're getting it. See if I can make the turns a bit wider. See if that'll help any. It should. There we go. Nice. I could probably try a combination of GPS mod and this, but I'd have to keep adjusting the GPS mod on a constant basis. And since the GPS mod, I need the controller and mouse, or the keyboard and mouse to use. It's a bit of back and forth a lot to do that. That's a bit of a pain. And I'm gonna miss a road there. The compass, the bottom right, does help with lining things up a lot, making things straighter. That's a really handy mod. I really appreciate it. Whoever made it did a good job on it. It's even got to the tenths of a degree, which helps out a lot. I just hate leaving all those messes behind. Good thing we're not buying this field because I know what it looks like when it was sold. Yeah, it's probably not a good thing. But it is really good to be back doing this series again. I have missed this series while I was working on the Welker's Farm series. The Welker's Farm is it's really big fields, really huge. They did a good job on the farm or on the map itself. There's collisions where there really shouldn't be collisions in it. There's still some work that needs to be done to it. There's a few things that bug me about silos that are just there for aesthetics. They don't actually work, and it's hard to get some placeables to work on that map. But aside from that, it's a really good map. I really like having the large fields, and aside from what I've seen a lot of people have said, you do not need the Big Bud DLC to play that map. Having oversized equipment like that would definitely make it quicker and easier to do those fields. It takes me probably running by myself without hiring an NPC. It takes me about an hour to an hour and a half to do the fields I've got in it. And that's just doing the same thing for that long. One of the things I miss about this map is I could always switch it up. If I got bored or didn't want to do something, I could always switch it up and do something else different. Something else entirely different. You're extremely limited on that map. You can't even have animals, which limits you greatly on what you can do. So yeah, that's one of the things about that map. Like I said, though, it is a good map. Just, you know, has a lot of stuff that you can't do. You're very limited. I I'm all for having options and variety. I don't like maps and games that limit you. Well, we made just under 2 grand. Yeah, we're not getting a whole lot of money for these. But it gave us something to do. That was different than more forestry. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on some more forestry, it looks like. We're going to wait until this field here has started growing before we buy it. See if we can buy it with full crop. Don't know if you can with the Seasons mod. I know that you can with normal playthrough. So I don't know if the Seasons mod keeps you from doing that. I'm going to be working on some more forestry. See if I can't get us some more money. Oh, I left this thing running. Sorry. But yeah, if I can get us some more money so that I can pay off the loan and get some equipment to use on the farm, that'll help. We can get some money coming in from different avenues, which is always a good thing to have. But yeah, I'll be working on that. I will see you back in the next episode. Thank you for coming by and visiting me for episode 10. I will talk to you later. Until next time, have fun and happy gaming. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, please. And, well, that's pretty much it. See you later.